2020, Joe Biden won Wisconsin by just 20,000 votes. So no surprise that the first GOP presidential debate is being held in Milwaukee tonight. Joining us with a preview is Fox 32 political analyst, Professor Stephen Caliendo from North Central College. Always a pleasure, sir. Thanks for joining us.
It's an exciting night. It's good to be with you.
Yeah, it really is. And given that most of the candidates on the dais tonight are also rans to the front runner, what's the objective tonight?
I don't know that there's one particular objective, although there are a number of reasons why they're going to be there and goals of what they want to accomplish. Remember, they all ostensibly running for president, but really some of them are applying to be vice president. Some of them are applying for cabinet positions or maybe even to host a television program on a conservative network. So there's a lot of reasons why they're there. Some of them were going to be openly critical of the front runner, former President Trump. Others are going to defend him. And so positioning themselves where they want to be, introducing themselves to the American public for those who are just tuning in for the first time. And, of course, we'll be looking for some soundbite moments that can go viral tomorrow as well.
Boy, you handheld me to my next question because we know Chris Christie has been gunning for Trump over January 6th and 2020. Asa Hutchinson as well. But pretty much the rest of the pack seems to be placating Trump's base. Are we going to see more of the same tonight?
We're going to see a lot more of the same. And it's for a good reason, really. We can certainly question the ethics of that. I mean, they're all running, so ostensibly they think they're better candidates to beat Joe Biden than the front runner, Donald Trump. But remember that there's a risk of ostracizing the base if something happens, and there's lots that could happen, where Donald Trump drops out at some point or is not able to be the nominee. These are folks who would be pandering to that base. They can't just ignore them. So they want to appeal to that base is probably a better word than pandering. Secondly, if President Trump is reelected, then they may want to join his administration in some way. Chris Christie and Asa Hutchinson and Mike Pence will not be invited to be doing that.
Professor, I got time for one more quick one. The RNC has drawn a line in the sand. You sign the loyalty pledge and you support the winner, or you don't get to participate in the debates. Trump has said flat out, I'm not signing it. Who blinks first here?
This is complete nonsense. First of all, it's unenforceable. There's people there. Chris Christie is not going to support Donald Trump if he's the nominee, but he signed the pledge so he could be on the stage. People like Will Hurd refused to sign it and therefore can't be on the stage. The real question comes when Donald Trump wants to get into a debate. Is he willing to sign a pledge like that? Or are they going to decide at that point that the pledge isn't that important? This pledge was never about supporting the eventual nominee unless it was Donald Trump. It's not going to hold up.
Fox 32 political analyst Stephen Caliendo. Always a pleasure, Professor. Thanks for joining us.
Great to see you.
Don?